The 2026 FIFA World Cup is set to kick off here in North America next June. Most of the matches will be played in the United States, although a few are also taking place in Canada and Mexico.
But New York City mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani is concerned that average fans will miss out on their chance to attend. Take a look at this video he posted.
For the first time, FIFA is using dynamic pricing, where they're going to figure out in real time how much they can get away with for charging a ticket. The tickets can be resold on an official FIFA platform with no price cap. That means you could buy a ticket for $60 and sell it for $6,000. And unlike the last 3 World Cups, there's nothing set aside for residents. What this all means is the biggest sporting event in the world is happening in your backyard, and you'll be priced out of it.
He looks like he can actually play a bit. MetLife Stadium, located just outside New York City, will be hosting 8 World Cup matches, including the final. Mamdani's Game Over Greed campaign is calling for FIFA to end dynamic pricing, place a cap on resale prices, and put aside 15% of tickets for local residents at a discount.
FIFA has responded to Mamdani's campaign. In a statement to the Washington Post, FIFA says, quote, "The pricing model adopted generally reflects the existing and developing market practice in our co-host for major entertainment and sporting events on a daily basis, soccer included. We are focused on ensuring fair access to our game for existing but also prospective fans and are offering group stage tickets starting at $60.
FIFA expects more than 6 million fans to attend next year's World Cup, bringing in billions of dollars to the economy. So, first of all, are you a soccer fan, I should say?
No, I am not.
You're quite a sporting fan. Generally, you like tennis and golf.
Tennis, golf, baseball, football, college basketball. Never got into soccer. I do watch the Women's World Cup because the U.S. team is quite good.
It's much better in the women's game than it is in the men's. So, look, I mean, I'm not a massive soccer fan. I played it like most people of my age did when I was a kid. I played goalkeeper in soccer. But the point is, here, I think the issue is broader than the World Cup. It goes into the issue of dynamic pricing, which I have been afflicted by when I've been looking for concert tickets for various big name acts. I don't like dynamic pricing. I think it's a sort of scam, essentially, to up the prices and to enable either the organization that's selling it or the organization that routes those sales, hello Ticketmaster, for all of that sort of stuff. Quite aside from my general sympathy for Mr. Mamdani's politics, I think if he's going to run a campaign against dynamic pricing, I'd be all in favour.
You're going to be shocked, but I actually agree with you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
amazing. Getting on the Mamdani bandwagon here.
Not quite that far, but look, I am an avid concert goer. I go to a lot of sporting events, and inevitably what happens is that you get a bunch of scalpers who buy up the tickets first moment they go on sale, and then they resell them for exorbitant prices that are way above the actual market price, and people have no choice basically but to pay those massive prices, plus the insane fees that Ticketmaster puts on pretty much every sale. Yeah. So there's actually a fun crossover here because Zohran Mamdani is talking about this, but a few years ago, a very popular country artist you may have heard of by the name of Zach Bryan was talking about All My Homies Hate Ticketmaster. It's actually a live album that he put out because of the fact that a lot of his fans were being priced out of his shows and were being taken advantage of by scalpers. And so they had worked out some kind of system where you had to sign up for a pre-sale through his website and with a valid email address, and then there was actually a lottery system to determine whether you were allowed to actually go in and buy tickets. And then I think Morgan Wallen did something similar with his previous tour that took place, I think, about a year ago. I went to the one at FedEx Field. Sure. But yeah, it's insane. Yeah. And to see the prices that some of these tickets go for is just completely outrageous. And I think in an event like the World Cup, the host city is really doing a favor. I mean, yes, they are getting the economic benefit of the sport coming in, but they are also opening up, their public transit, the stadium for these games to take place. And it is only fair, I think, for the residents to get some kind of fair shot at making sure that they can attend.
Yeah, I agree. And that has been the case in previous World Cups, apparently. So this is really a break with the tradition to have it not so far be the case that New York City residents get that discount. Just to round off on another point of very amiable crossover, I'm also a Zach Bryan fan. I think he's a very good songwriter. So, and good for him to take his stand against Ticketmaster.
Yes, very important. And I will also note that PGA events, it's flat pricing until, there's resales that are allowed. Sure. But I just have noticed with things like the Ryder Cup and the BMW Championship that all the tickets for the various tiers are one price, and then people can resell later, but it rarely goes above what you paid for the ticket.
As it should be.
Exactly. All right. That does it for us on Rising Live. Look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way today. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Hill's YouTube channel so you never miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we are now available anywhere you listen to podcasts.